Hello, my name is Wyvan, the Guildmaster of Rise, and welcome to our strategy for the Sindragosa 25-man encounter. Please notice that this was recorded on Sunwell server on Angrathar, which also means that all encounters are buffed. I'll be talking about the buffs in just a second. For this fight we like to use our standard 2 tank and 5 to 6 healer setup, but if you are having healing problems you can also take 7 healers. Sindragosa is a dragon, and as most dragons, Sindragosa has a tail swipe ability that knocks people away and a breath ability that will kill you. Therefore, you should always be positioned somewhere in the middle of the side of her body. Notice that Sindragosa will also cleave. This fight is a two-phase fight, with the first phase being divided in a ground and air phase, up to 35% health, and that's when Sindragosa enters phase 2. Before getting into mechanics, remember that you'll always be presented with a frost aura dealing frost damage, making it ideal having an aura mastery rotation ready, just in case you might need it, also because the Sindragosa will also cast a lot of frost damage abilities and is also extremely helpful. If you're a ranged caster, DPS or healer, you'll be presented sometimes with Unchained Magic, which is a rather nasty debuff that will build instability stacks every time you cast. Ideally you wanna go to 4-5 stacks, but no more than 6, and then you wait until the stacks run out. Once the debuff runs out, you'll suffer a damage called backlash. The more stacks you build, the more damage you take. If you are a melee and thinking you're lucky not to get Unchained Magic, then you'll have something as annoying or sometimes even worse, Shield to the Bone. The difference is that it doesn't pick a fixed amount of targets to get it, but instead all melees, including hunters, will get it. The way it works is every time you attack the boss, there's a chance for you to get a stack of Shield to the Bone. You should go up to 6-7 stacks, but no more than 8 stacks. It's the same principle as Unchained. Now that we've got the two biggest abilities covered, let's get into the extra fun stuff that Sindragosa will do to wipe your raid. Let's start with Blistering Cold. At some point in the fight, Sindragosa will do Icy Grip, which essentially just grips all the players inside her, and then immediately she starts casting Blistering Cold, which will deal a lot of frost damage and most likely will kill you. It's a guaranteed death on Heroic though. You can Ice Block, AMS, Dispersion and even Bubble, but I would always recommend just to move away from her 30 yards and making it way safer. For the air phase, it gets really simple. Sindragosa will fly away and spit frost bombs towards the raid, that once they explode and if a target is in line of sight with the bomb, it will deal extremely high frost damage. Once again, it's a guaranteed wipe on Heroic. Before this, Sindragosa will announce 5 targets, 6 on Heroic, which will get frozen inside a tomb, and this tomb is used to break line of sight with the bombs and keep your raid safe. The way we do it in Rise is to respect DBM name in order to make it very simple. Since everyone has DBM and is a must in our guild, everyone will follow it. The first 2 names will stack on the left side, the middle name will go alone in the middle, and the 2 right names will stack on the right side. It is very crucial you stack, because if you fail to stack, you will double your damage. And if you are unsure or you made a mistake on which side to go, you should always opt to just move forward and make it safer for everyone. Notice that the tomb targets need to be pre-hotted and pre-shielded before getting frozen. Another position you could use is a triangle for the tombs, which is way more efficient and our go-to option on Heroic. After 4 bombs the targets will get asphyxiation and start dying, so therefore everyone should DPS the tombs, bring it low, and once the 4th bomb hits the floor everyone should make DPS to make sure that the tombs are killed and free the tomb targets. In Heroic everything has more HP, deals more damage. Abilities that wouldn't kill you will now guarantee you a wipe, like Blistering and Frost Bombs, since they will even one-shot a Beast Tank. Instability stacks will now start exploding with an Arcane Explosion animation dealing your damage to everyone nearby within 20 yards, and 6 tombs will be chosen instead of 5 for the air phase, and the last phase is just extremely harder. For Sunwell buffs, this fight was only buffed on the 25-man Heroic version, with Sindragosa going from 46 million HP to 60 million HP instead. next phase is extremely simple. Same as before, but instead of getting an air phase, Sindragosa will call a tomb target every time. The way we found best to deal with this is just to put every tomb on melee and announce the melees to either move left or backwards, not to get frozen. Melees should focus the tomb, and notice that DPS in the tomb will not bring your Chill to the Bone stacks up, only on the boss, and the range should focus the boss. Notice you should also Bloodlust on this phase, since at this point it's just a fight against the clock. Additionally, Mystic Buffet is added on phase 2, which is a stacking debuff that will increase your damage taken, all the damage taken input, by 20% per stack. This is why it's so crucial to keep resetting your stacks behind the tomb, breaking line of sight with Sindragosa, and reducing your magic damage taken input. Tanks should taunt off each other and reset stacks on all the tombs as well. So let's recap. Manage your Unchained and Chill to the Bone stacks. Run from the blistering. Manage your tomb and don't get hit by the frost bombs. On last phase, put all the tombs in melee and keep resetting your Mystic Buffet stacks. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.